Yo, how's it going, guys, and welcome back to another video on the channel. In today's video we are going to be taking a look at Team of the Year. Team of the Year, guys. We're going to be talking dates, we're going to be talking about what to expect from the promo, when to expect the players to actually drop, what objectives we can expect to see, SBCs, all sorts of that sort of content in today's video, so hopefully you guys do enjoy it. I've took the time to actually take a look at maybe some Team of the Year flashbacks we could get, which would be really cool. And yeah, Team of the Year, we'll talk about the confirmation when that actually is. So hopefully you guys enjoy it. If you do, smash like down below and subscribe for a lot more FIFA 21 content. I cannot wait to start reviewing these new cards on Friday. Hopefully I can get my hands on them. Hopefully we can pack one. But this wasn't from an email that I actually got from EA this morning, and I clicked through on the link and it talks about the vote. The vote is obviously closed now, and it says 70 of the best players from the past 12 months were nominated for the FIFA 21 Team of the Year, with your votes helping to decide who makes the final 11. The definitive list of the world's best. The final Team of the Year will be announced on the January 22nd. So that is this Friday. It says it will be announced on January 22nd. There's a debate sort of as to what this could actually mean, whether it will show the whole team, sort of like last year where it showed the team, didn't show the exact ratings of the card. When special Team of the Year player items featuring some of the highest ratings of the season will be released in FUT 21, celebrate each player's incredible performance over the course of the year like no other. So if we take a look actually at the wording, it's kind of conflicting wording from EA. When special Team of the Year player items featuring some, it says some, will be released into FUT 21. So what I would predict on the Friday is at 6 PM, we will get the full Team of the Year shown. We had a cinematic trailer last year with Virgil van Dijk where he was put into the Team of the Year basically, and he was taken into a room where it showed all of the players that were pretty much in the Team of the Year. The only thing was it didn't show the ratings of the actual cards. It didn't say what the in-game stats were, anything like that. We just got the base card. You were just shown what card is included in the Team of the Year. I think we'll expect the same this year, but potentially on the Friday, maybe we will see potentially the attackers released on the Friday. We'll see the attackers and then they will be released for 2 days. On Monday, it might go for the midfielders for 2 days. Then we'll get to Wednesday, maybe it will be the defenders for 2 days. And then on Friday, it will be the full Team of the Year. In my opinion, that is what to expect, but that is about the team. And if we head over to here, we can take a look at my predicted Team of the Year. This is my predicted Team of the Year. We got Lewandowski, Cristiano Ronaldo, Lionel Messi, De Bruyne, Kimmich, Fernandes, Davies, Van Dijk, Neuer, Ramos, and Trent Alexander-Arnold. Neymar as the 12th man. But I think, to be honest, that could be Mbappe, because Mbappe is the guy who is the cover star. He's the FIFA cover star. So those are the cards. That's not the official card design. The official card design, I'm not sure if I have it here, but the official card design is not them ones. We'll talk about them in a second, but it's important to take a look at these cards, because these cards are ones which could narrowly miss out on Team of the Year. So maybe they will be shown in some sort of other way, sort of represent that they had a good year last year. But if we take a look at the FIFA U Team website, it's a really cool website. It shows us what was actually featured in last year's Team of the Year. This is the video that was released last year. I was watching Castro's stream last night, and he played this video at 6 PM last night. Around that time, and people think it's the real Team of the Year. It's not. If you see a video with Van Dijk, that was from last year, so the FIFA 21. But you can see here that these Team of the Year challenges, these are all of the SBCs that we had last year for the time of Team of the Year. So you can see the big ones like the player moments, Eden Hazard, but I'll take you through these ones. So we've got the ones that probably people will like to take the look at. Exchange a squad for a pack with 12 Premier League players. You've got 3 rare players. To complete this SBC, and these are the upgrade SBCs that people are expecting. I'm not saying the requirements are going to be exactly the same, because we saw Team of the Season last year wasn't exactly the same as we wanted it to be, as in previous years, but you need 11 rare players, 45 chemistry, and 11 players in the squad. It's a specific league pack. They have ones for La Liga, but they also have ones where it's 3 gold La Liga players with 1 rare card. And for that one, if I find that one, you need to actually submit exactly gold players, 30 chemistry. So it's a bit less, and these are good for grinding. If you buy the players then put them in these SBCs, it's good for grinding. If you don't get anything great, if you don't get a Team of the Year, then you know what, you go ahead and you submit them into an SBC, maybe a Bruno Fernandes SBC. But now we're going to take a look at the important SBCs that we got last year and the objectives, of course. We'll start off with this moment, Eden Hazard. Now if I go over to FUTBin and we take a look at FIFA 20, to actually talk about what players were in the promo last year. If we go to Eden Hazard, this was the 95 rated Eden Hazard that was released last year. He was a lot, guys, around 1.5 million coins on the Xbox. I think about the time of release is probably around 1.2, but he was very expensive. That's a +4 to his card, but he was getting +9 to the shooting stats. So it's a real upgrade, one of them brilliant cards from last year, and that Eden Hazard was one of the cards that they did release. They had Eden Hazard, they had the flashback Marcelo. Marcelo was one of them cards who was kind of underwhelming. He was disappointing. He obviously had the flashback SBC, 88 rated, which is not good enough for 400,000 coins. If they release that this year, it better be a 93 rated, something like that. As for the other cards that we had last year, we had Bernardo Silva. This Bernardo Silva card was an absolute joke to use last year. I used him for around 500, 700 games, something like that. 400,000 coins was a really top option, and one of them cards that I hope to see again this year. Another one which we can take a look at quickly is that we had, who did we have? We had David Luiz, flashback David Luiz. We had flashback Manuel Neuer. You can see there's a couple of flashback cards, a couple of really top tier cards. This Manuel Neuer was one of the best goalkeepers actually from last year. But the objectives, guys, we had a 90 rated Hakim Ziyech. We had a Andres Iniesta, and we actually had the loan player for Cristiano Ronaldo. You got to try out Cristiano Ronaldo, team of the year for 7 games. Honestly, I used him last year, the 99 Cristiano Ronaldo. He was an absolute joke. And I think I've mentioned the flashback Iniesta. Some really nice objectives and SBCs last year. Some overpriced, but some really top tier cards. Now, if we take a look over here, and we actually go to my predictions for this year, guys, for the Team of the Year flashback cards. This is a brilliant flashback card design that was actually found on FIFA rosters, so credit to the guy who did make this. I imagine EA will just use the generic flashback card design, but this one is beautiful. Well, first we have N'Golo Kante. I've gone for a 94 rated N'Golo Kante. You could say it's a flashback to any time that he's been included into Team of the Year, and you see it's a very nice card. The shooting, though, it's not going to be as good as it was on his previous Team of the Year cards, because it's not a Team of the Year rated card, which is what 97 rated was absolutely cracked. David De Gea next to him, and we also have Marcelo, a proper flashback Marcelo card. None of that rubbish that they actually released last year. Next page, this is one where it really does fascinate me. A Luis Suarez would be absolutely amazing. And if they released a Luis Suarez flashback Team of the Year card, which actually had 4-star, he would be unbelievable. I think his pace would have to be boosted even more. If it was a true flashback, yeah, boost that pace up here and release a Suarez. I think people would even do him for like 2 million coins. Paul Pogba next to him. It'd be interesting to see if we receive a Paul Pogba, because I just think that they like to keep him reserved for other promos, but nice card nonetheless. And Thiago Silva, I genuinely feel, after taking a look at some of the flashback cards that we could potentially see for Team of the Year, I think Thiago Silva is a truly viable option, one that we could definitely see from EA Sports. Now, guys, we go for the player objectives, and these would be similar to maybe the likes of Eden Hazard, Hakim Ziyech, or even the Bernardo Silva. I've gone for Frankie de Jong, and the reason why I've included Frankie de Jong, hasn't had a special card yet, a very popular gold card in FIFA, and I think that if he was to receive a card, it's almost like a flashback / moments card. You could say these have to be designed around a moment, but they could just pick any moment from his time at Ajax or even Barcelona and justify it. I mean, that one Eden Hazard got last year for 95 rated card, it was around one solo goal that he scored against West Ham. Don't get me wrong, that was an incredible goal, but I'm sure Frankie de Jong has had some decent moments throughout his career so far. Kai Havertz the same. He needs a special card. He's only 85 rated this year, nothing maxed out. I think last year they included him in the FUT birthday. He probably had a number of special cards. He always had the team of the season. He had the... I can't even remember. He had so many special cards. Every year he's got so many special cards, and if he doesn't continue to perform at Chelsea, it'd be disappointing to see a card like Havertz, who has real top potential on this game, just go to waste. I went for Di Maria for the last one again. Would they go for Di Maria? It's probably a boring choice considering he already has the Rule Breakers card, but I can see this card being priced fairly expensive, and it's almost a... I don't know, just a card that EA would typically go for. I'd much prefer to see a Havertz or a Frankie de Jong. And then up next, we go for Wayne Rooney. I've actually kept Kai Havertz and Di Maria on this. But Wayne Rooney, this is just a special card. Again, would it be a play moments? Would it be a flashback? flashback Wayne Rooney, surely he needs to be credited with a flashback card. He's just retired, so seeing his last card in FIFA ever before he gets an icon card, we need to see it have a really, really nice rating, a really usable card as well. Whether they include him as an objective, whether they include him as an SBC, I'm not too sure, but it would be amazing to see him included in FIFA, and especially around this Team of the Year promo. I think he's even been potentially included in the Team of the Year before. It would just be fantastic to actually see him included in this huge promo that EA hopefully have in store for us. It feels like Team of the Year has been dragged out and dragged out. We've been waiting for it and waiting for it. Finally, will we be able to say that this Friday Team of the Year is out? I think if we just, again, take a look at this, you can get excited for these sort of flashback cards, the moments cards, the SBCs, which everyone will be able to grind. I'm very, very excited to actually see what EA have in store for this year's Team of the Year promo. Hopefully you guys are too. Hopefully this gave you the information to get you excited for this year's Team of the Year promo. If you did, smash like down below and subscribe for a lot more FIFA 21 content. I'll see you all in the next one.